All right, back out here at the big deck project. Everything's framed out. Todd and I are getting ready to go ahead and do some blocking. Do something a little bit different. See, when you're running a big deck like this deck's just over 24 feet. So instead of having a bunch of little choppy pieces, what you do, run this thing separate right here. So you run your vertical piece here, running out, this running east-west. Want to make sure that line lines up. Keep it nice and clean. So every time you do something, you want it to look like you built it, you thought about it, and you just placed it right. So this deck, looks like I kind of screwed up, got me a board. No, actually waiting on the board to get here. Right now, Todd's up here, he's getting everything blocked out. There he is up there working away, blocking out. We're getting ready to start laying down the decking on the upper side. So over here, what we got going on is Todd has squared out and measured his vertical board. We've squared it in many different directions. He's got all these little fancy tools going on. And what he's doing now is just cutting the boards. That way we have our square starting here and it's just gonna take off. Gone ahead, leveled out all of the boards and everything, so we have good clean runs. I call it the east-west board because we're running east, west. Then the other boards will run north, south. Sometimes when you roll it with the crown up, I'm gonna point it out here, using this nice 8-foot level. See that? We got a bump. We got a culprit right here in the middle. So one of the things I went ahead and did here was I screwed down a board, as you've probably seen. What I did is I put some blind screws in it. We've got little caps that will cover that up. When we're all done, it'll hide that. But what that does, gives me a straight run. So as I start screwing down the other boards, it should and hopefully keep them from moving. Let's get a little end of the day report. Laid another section. Of course, over here by the house, I kind of leave that until afterwards. I can go back and fill that in at one shot. So this right here, that's gonna have an onyx, a black trim on it. Now you don't have to worry all these little screw holes. They have these really nice plugs. Been laying up some deck, as you see, and I don't even know how I got so far off on that. What are we gonna do? Oh, well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab this fancy little track saw of Todd's. What we're gonna do is cut in the same as what we got here. Get some track sawing done and start running the next run. And then we'll be turning down the last two walkways. So then hopefully by Friday, doing the onyx. I'm gonna show you what the track saw does and what it looks like. It's kind of neat. Follows right in that track, and what it does, I've snapped a line. The blade's gonna follow that. The other day I was loading some material up here onto the deck and it caused a little chip right there. So I can't have that little culprit. So we tap the board forward a little bit, bringing out a line with the other ones. I'm gonna take the track saw, I'm gonna nip that back. Now it does throw off the board a little bit down on the other end, but not no more than what we're gonna be doing with when we hide the skirting. Because when we come down here, where this big hole is, there's gonna be stairs going down here. Right here is the end of that board. We have to fill that in right there. So we're gonna be filling it in with gray fascia has been the decision. You've you've got a piece of wood that's arguing with you and it's not quite straight, push it out. Not a big deal. Todd's done a fantastic job on the big stairs. Half the deck's wrapped. Now we're putting the trim boards wrapping over here. So I'm getting ready to put the fascia down here on the bottom. What I want to do is I'm going to use these little spacers, keep it a little bit off the ground so water can bypass and not just sit there and puddle up and just totally destroy the wood.